Rokovereni of Fiji. Set to go. I'm Keith Quinn, and with me is Ollie Phillips as we watch this one. And really, you might say, pressure played a part in that one. There's a lot at stake here. Might have played a part in that first nervous catch.
Huge game for both sides here, Keith. Playing for their livelihoods, their futures on this HSBC Sevens World Series. And as you said, every point is absolutely crucial. As they go head-to-head, what better way to decide who remains and who goes?
Set.
So the first play is with the Russians outer backs. And they've got some very good runners. There is one of them, Zozanov, Ostushko, out to Sukin. And here waiting out wide is the big try scorer, Davidov. And he's hard to pull down, but the man who got him was Oishi. And then trying to play not the narrow side or the open side, but the through side for Russia was Ostrushko. Now, taken by Ostrushko, and he's given it away to his teammate, and the try is scored, and it's been well taken by Ilya Babayev.
First blood to the Russians, Babayev. But Japan just trying to be too clever under their own posts. When you've got the man mountain Ostrushko in front of you, he gambles, gobbles that up, really takes the intercept. But for me, Japan there, they've just got to go downtown, put the boot to ball, boom it back into Russian territory and start again. And as a result, Russia make them pay.
There's the score. There's the kicker who got it over, Dmitry Sukin, and he'll restart play at halfway. Good early score by the Russians, 7-0. Kicked out wide. Now first look at Sojima. He's of Fijian extraction, and he has a family living in Japan. He's got the little horde of kids that took them home to Fiji to meet mum and dad not so long ago, and he's widely admired for his family and certainly his rugby. He's got the ball again here. He's a vital part of Japan's hopes and dreams here, and also is Lisala, and you can see that he's run away. Siosifa Lisala, who also harks back to the Pacific in this international Japan team, so it's one try each.
I was really impressed with him in their first game up against Samoa today. Electric pace, lovely footwork, spots the gap as he picks up from the breakdown, brings it all back to level pegging.
Yes, the conversion goes over, and it is level pegging. There is one of the other mainstays of the Japan team, Katsuyuki Sakai. He's been around the scene for a number of years now. Took the team across to the Olympic Games where they went so well. There's the little signal behind the back from Hashino, which tells the teammates which way it's going to go. It's quite obvious it went out that way. Look for Sojima and the big jump, but taken by Davidov, with the try scorer for Japan, Lisala, taking him down.
He's got to roll away there, hasn't he, Keith? The result is a penalty for Russia, and now they start to dominate.
Sozanov, Ostrushko, trying to clear it to Sozanov, who looked in the clear, played forward from the boots. One of the Japanese players, Sojima, looked he might have been held back, but the referee has said nothing.
Very fortunate there, Russia, that the ball just trickles into touch. They went quickly off the penalty. They had numbers. Just got to look for the offload, but as they fly hack it through, Nakabula just watches it roll into touch. So close.
Here he goes again. He's so hard to stop. Exclamation point on some very fine form in the last couple of days. Kamele Sojima.
It's just excellent pace, all about strength. In sevens, your one-on-one ability to beat a man is absolutely vital. And there, Sojima against Shukin, only one winner. The fend was just absolutely exquisite and perfectly timed.
Sakai. And so Japan come from behind. They now leap to the 7-point lead.
Keith, last time on this free start, Japan switched it up and they went the other direction to avoid the Russian pod. Russia didn't really react well to it. Again, not responding this time round again.
So let's see what the Russians can do. And look away pass there. And now this is a nice lineup. Good left to right passing. And number 10 is Gostushev.
Great work at the breakdown there from Japan. The moment they make the tackle, they call it the jackal, just in over the top, clamps down on the ball, wins the penalty. And what it means, Keith, they just get more time in Russian territory.
Well, this is a critical part of the game. If they were to score before half-time and you see the clock ticking down, this would be great for their hopes. Not everything, of course, but up they go for the leap. It's over the top and uncomfortable for the Russian clearer, but here is Ostrushko, and he could run at the length of the field. He's such a strong competitor. Babayev, who scored the tries, number 9, he puts it on the floor. With the ball now is Suzanov. And here is the same man, the captain, battling his way up to halfway. He's not quick and they can run him down. He meets his other opposite captain, Ozawa. And it's scrambling its way across the field to the touchline. There is Sakai. He's only teeny compared with some of the big men elsewhere on the field. And now they're moving it. And Russia might even bully their way all the way up the field here. They've got one man further out wide. And it's going to be a try. Is it for Lazarenko? Sojima tried to make the brilliant try on saving a tackle on the line. But Lazarenko has scored.
This is excellent work from Russia. They go from their own try line, they just work it, they keep the ball, pushing it into the space, running direct at defenders. The result is an overlap that Japan just cannot withstand, and Lazarenko dives over in the corner. Crucial try just on the stroke of half-time.
And a good kick, but just to the side from Shukin, and half-time is blown, and Japan had the chance for 21-7 lead, but they in these last 7 minutes. Okay, game on again. Japan leading. It's a tough man to stop, this guy, number 12. That's Davidov. Flies it away on a nice pass. Babayev hands it again. 2 more to go to the left. Then goes one of the Japanese for a spot tackle, and they're working hard to try to get it. They've got Sojima in there. He rolls his hands away. The Russians keep bringing it forward, and they're well organized here, as you see. Razakov is the man with the ball now. Davidov. There's one of the Sojima tackles we've been waiting for. And he's given plenty of demonstrations of that throughout the weeks of this season. Great
build-up play from Russia there. work the ball all the way from their own half, but it's just careless. Momentary lapse of concentration from their captain, Vladimir Ostroushko, the number 1. Gets a big collision with the number 10, Hashino, and the result is he puts his foot in touch, and the end outcome of that is a turnover to Japan. Simple basic mistakes. If Russia are going to win this game, got to eradicate those from their next 7 minutes.
Suki Hashino from the Cannon Eagles team. He's one of the senior players at 29 years of age. And Davidov struggles back. He's a 23-year-old, and that's Hashino's throw into the Japanese back. Remember, they're still in the lead. Good work there by Patrick Stellan, who's come off the bench.
Advantage white. Penalty only.
Call there from the referee here.
Advantage over.
Advantage he was playing with, now advantage over.
They're swimming in from the side. They're swimming in from
Just
the
the
side.
Russians getting over-eager there, coming in from the side. Got to come from straight through the ruck. As a result, penalty given away, and it just allows Japan to occupy territory, run the clock down a little bit more and breathe a sigh of relief.
Yes, and come up a little bit slowly to the line out while thinking about the plan move they might have at the line out. You see, it's sort of walking up gently. The referees will be hurrying them along. It's a quick throw in now by Hashino, and a good jump, and Hashino's pass is secure into the backfield. It goes from Stellan. Look at this, great run by the man who made the throw in, Hashino, and he's made a try for Saka. Critical moment in the game, question mark. Katsuyuki Sakai will probably get a 7-pointer here, and that'll be tough for the Russians to haul back.
As that man in shot now, Keith knows he's just slotted a crucial conversion, crucial try for Japan. Gives them a little bit of breathing room and daylight between them and the Russians. It's a lovely well-worked training move. Coming back against the grain, busting the hole, and then it's all about flooding and supporting the ball carrier. 2 offloads, gets them under the post.
Mentioning the international nature of their team, as the coach, Damien Corona, the assistant coach, Stephen Milne, both New Zealanders. They were on the field, and there's Corona making the point, I think, to his assistant at halfway. But they've called the stretcher away to the right, so there might be a pause here. And you see in the middle, the assistant coach of the New Zealand team, Stephen Milne, he's fluent in Japanese, so he'll talk to the Japanese players, of course, as well as in a good Kiwi version of the English language. Resident in Japan for a number of years, and therefore a vital link between Damien Corona, whose Japanese is not so great, and into the rest of the Japanese squad. That's how it works these days in the world of international sevens. German Davidov with applause for the man coming off. So the game restarts, and that's a good lead for Japan, but they've got to hold on to it. It's a long way to go in sevens rugby terms. What will they do, Ollie?
Russia's got to press now. They've got to come up hard, try and get the turnover from Japan. The possession is absolutely vital. 3 minutes 40 on the clock. They need the ball.
And they've got it. Dallas Tatanov was off the reserves bench, and They've got it. The Russians now on attack. Once again, it's Ostroushko. Davidov out into the backs. And look at this nice passing wide from the Russians. They run hard at the gap. And that's Bondarev. Sukin. Hand signals going in. Davidov, he might put a little kick in, or is it a clever delay? It's a double tackle on him. Babayev, and Ostroushko is going to get this try, but he had no chance to bring it in very close. So it'll still be the lead for Japan with the kick to come.
Well, thankfully Russia take the right decision there. Davidov shaping for the kick. Would have been the worst decision he could have made, but luckily he takes contact, recycles, and that shows you the benefit. Just take contact, recycle the ball, keep the momentum, keep possession, and eventually defences break.
There is the conversion attempt. It's just curling in behind the post, so no goal. 2 minutes to play now. 4-point lead to Japan, which means a try gives the Russians the lead and perhaps the win this late in the game. So we're knife edge at the bottom of the table now.
Also shows the importance of those conversions, Keith. Level on tries, but Japan converting everything, and as a result have the lead.
So trapped by Sojima and deflected back to his teammate. They must maintain possession. Sojima out in the Japanese backs now. Sakai, and now running it hard is Stellan.
Bad release, no, release.
And Tatana.
Easy.
Referee was calling release. Oh, now we come to the knife edge part of the game as the Russians come forward, swinging onto attack, probing for a gap.